And so when the police come, the people is emotional, broke down. And the little police, they shouldn't do it, but they be scared themselves. A lot of these police just as scared as you can think about it. They don't know whether they're going back home to their little family or not. You know what I mean? Because there's a different breed of people out here. These people are not the people that was here 50 years ago, 60 years ago. You got a new breed out here. God told you in the book of Proverbs that it's the worst generation that ever been, whose teeth is like iron and their jaw teeth is like a sword, like a saw that cut their family up. They don't care about their mother, father, nobody. Nobody tell these people nothing. You go tell them something, they cuss you out. You know what I mean? Now the police, the Bible said that the police is supposed to do his job right, not do nothing evil. Now some of them is doing evil stuff, and that's where God's gonna get them. They're gonna lose their job. But the ones that were supposed to be doing right, well, God told you to obey him. Turn to the 13th chapter of the book of Romans, verse 1. The 13th chapter of the book of Romans, verse 1. Get your Bible out and follow me. We need the police to come. When these folks trying to hurt you, you want to call the police, they want to show up. They ain't going to be presumptuous doing nothing, but some of them is too wicked. They need to get the wicked ones out because most of them want to do their job right. But the wicked ones, they're the ones that kill joy. Sitting up there with a knee on the boy's neck and the police standing around like they watching a movie or something. Come on, man. Tell this joker to get off that man's neck. The police supposed to tell it, not the people. You know? Come on, officer now, he said he can't breathe. Let him up, man. He gonna be easy now to go to jail, you know. Now I want to kill this Negro. I'm sick of these black folks telling me what they do. So he went on and murdered. Racism was just in his spirit anyway. He came up out of it, you know. He was just a wicked person. But that's not all the police now. That's not all the police. I'll never believe that was all the police. That was just one that was cold-blooded and wicked. You find wickedness everywhere. Wicked preachers, wicked doctors, wicked lawyers, wicked politicians. You don't got no perfect world. You know, you got wicked folks everywhere. Got them all over the place. But that's not all the people. That's just some people. See, but you do have wicked people. And the righteous people supposed to stop the wicked people from being wicked. By speaking up. By speaking up and saying, look, man, you ain't going to do that with your wicked self. You know what I mean? You know, years ago, I was over in Everson and the police was over there. And they arrested a black guy. And the police called him out of his name. And this white lady said, look here, apologize to that man. We don't do no stuff like that. That's I'm gonna get you fired. And he obeyed the white lady and apologized to the guy. The police is these people watchdogs that's got money. Now, they ain't gonna hardly kill their dog because he bites somebody. You know, if you got a dog and he bit somebody trying to break in your house, you ain't gonna kill him. That's why these police can't get convicted because they watching these people's money. But they got to get rid of these wicked police because they are dangerous to the whole family of human beings. So my advice to you, good police, speak against them, the wicked ones. Now read this in the book of 13th chapter of the book of Romans. Read it out loud.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of God. The power.
Now, God is the one that set the people up on earth to keep order. To keep order and keep people's lives protected. All the power is from God. Now read on what he said.
The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God.
There you go. If you resist the power, you resist the ordinance of God, because he's the one set it up. You just can't live like you want to live. You got to live like God wants you to live. See, so now you go out there and resist stuff that, and you ain't supposed to resist it. You know, then you're disobeying God. You're supposed to be kind to everybody. Black, white, yellow, brown. You're supposed to be kind to everybody. You ain't supposed to be resisting the power of God. That's when he told Noah. He told Noah, the father of all us on the planet living, he's the grandfather of all us on the planet living, because he's the one that God gave to him human government with his 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Now he said, now Noah, you, Ham, Shem, and Japheth got to keep order. Don't look for me that do nothing. Y'all got to judge man. Whosoever kill a man, I want y'all to kill the man who killed him. When a bear kills somebody or animal, I want y'all to kill the bear, because he's been eating human flesh. The power is given by God. God is in charge of the whole 9 yards. Now, when the police become wicked and kill somebody that ain't supposed to be getting killed, then he got to suffer the consequences like everybody else. They ain't supposed to let it get by, because he did something wicked with his position. Now read on, I'm going to show you something. And this is. Read it out loud, go ahead.
For rulers are not a terror to good works.
Now the police ain't no to help no wicked folks. He there to stop wickedness. He just to stop the wickedness. That's his job, is to stop wicked folk who's hurting somebody else. Because when you steal from somebody or hurt somebody, they don't have nobody to fight for them, because vengeance is God's, and God got the police to handle your case until you get to the courtroom, and the judge handles it too. Because all the power is the power of God. Now he said what? They're there for them which are doing good. If you're doing good, the police is there to protect you. But if you're doing evil, the police is there to chastise you and handle you still in a nice way, but not to let you get by with evil stuff. You're supposed to be living peaceful with one another. You know, you got to live peaceful. You know, these people need old people's bodies in the house. You know, they need protection. They need to be protected from scams and all kind of wicked stuff. And some of them even die in their house because they ain't got nobody there with them. You know what I mean? And they get sick or fall down and can't get up. And they die. Some people don't find them until maybe next week sometime when one of their relatives may talk about. So you need the police. You need the police and a burglar alarm. You need a burglar alarm just as bad as you need the police, because If you got a good burger line, you go off, the crook don't want to come nowhere where somebody gonna catch him. You know, these people buy a big old screen TV, paying $600 for it, and won't even get a little burger line for $25 or $30 a month. You know, you got a really big screen TV, and the burger line, you won't spend $25 a month on the burger line. That don't make sense. The burger line gonna wake you up. If you got a gun, it's gonna give you a chance to get it. You know what I mean? And then you ain't gonna want to be running around the house trying to find no burglar anyway. You throw in and hide till the police get there. Because it may be more than one burglar. That's how the boy got killed. That was a great boxer down there. You know, he didn't realize how many guys was robbing him. The guy in the bushes, the one shot and killed him. These thieves don't always come by themselves. They come with another thief. Birds of a feather flock together. You don't know how many people have been in your house. But the burglar alarm gonna run them all the way and then it's gonna call the police, and then you're gonna go somewhere and hide for a minute, and the police gonna come in there, and if they're in the house, he'll find them, you know. Now read on what he said. We got to be fair with this stuff. And what he said?
For he is the minister of God to thee for good. But
for good, if you're doing good, he's the minister of God. Did you hear? He's the minister of God for good, if you're doing good. Read on.
But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain, for he is the minister of God, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil.
There you go. There you go. If you're doing good, you're doing that. He's a minister of God. God's the one that ordained police. He's the one ordained correction. If you're doing good, he's for you. But if you're doing bad, he don't care that gun in vain. He don't care if the gun in vain. The story is of a gun today. He don't do it in vain. He can to correct bad behavior. Now we know we got a bunch of them out there that ain't doing right, stopping people and killing them. But that's not all of them, because if that was all of them, then God wouldn't have none of them. You see? So the ones that's obeying God, God calls them a minister to keep bad behavior down. You know, to watch your house, to watch your children. So the ones that's good got to tell the bad ones that you're wrong and I got to report you. And they got them getting fired. The good one got to make sure the bad ones get fired, because the bad ones making the good ones look like they bad. But they're a minister of God for you, which you're doing good. You know. Well, how many times I done called the police when my burglar alarm went off, and they showed right up. They didn't hesitate. They just showed right up. You know. So one time it was because it was during winter time and a pipe busted and made my burglar alarm go off. And the police showed right up, you know. Went down in the basement there, shut the water off. We got it straightened up. You know, so, but these wicked police and these wicked politicians and these wicked lawyers and all wickedness period is supposed to be somebody speaking against me. They ain't supposed to vote for no wicked person. You're not supposed to vote no wicked people to rule over you. Whether they black or white. If they wicked, you don't want them ruling over you. If they for stuff that God is against, you're supposed to be against them. You ain't supposed to, that's when you're supposed to know what a politician is for and what he's not for before you vote. Now, vote is a very important thing, but you got to know who you're voting for. If somebody got some stuff they trying to teach that God hates, and he hates ungodly things, you ain't supposed to vote for that person. Because if you vote for him, you are going along with his evil deeds, the Bible says. The Bible says you're going along with his evil deeds. So you ain't supposed to vote for him if he's against God's program. And God's program is everybody supposed to do right and not do wrong. You ain't just supposed to go out there and vote for him because he's going to give you some food stamps. You're supposed to vote for righteousness. God going to supply your every need. He's going to make them always take care of the poor, because he said, he that lendeth to the poor, lendeth to me. You don't want to vote for nobody just because they're going to feed you some food stamps. God going to feed you. He said he's going to prepare a table for you in the wilderness. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He's going to always take care of the poor. The poor would be with you always till the kingdom is set up. Now you got you get ready to vote now. The next 3 months, 3-4 months, it's gonna be time to vote again. Now you ain't supposed to vote for no police, no judge, no politician that's gonna bring in some wicked stuff to offend God. If they for any of this wicked stuff that's going on, say they for abortion, you ain't supposed to vote for them. Say they for homosexuality, you ain't supposed to vote for them. Say they for putting people in prison with long sentence just because they black, you ain't supposed to vote for them. You're supposed to vote for people who's running that's fair to you and to God. And you're supposed to look at their background and search their record before you put your name by their name to exalt them to a position that they ain't supposed to be having. Now, you don't stop voting, but voting is important. But you ain't supposed to vote for none of these hypocrites or none of these demons that's going to mess up your children's life. That's going to pass laws that somebody can teach your child who may teach him wrong. You know, you're supposed to vote for righteousness. And then when the person get in that you voted for, you're supposed to demand them to do right. You're supposed to demand them to do right by protesting, like the people doing now. You're supposed to make them do right by making their job hard so they'll straighten up and do right. That's what you're supposed to do. The police is very necessary, especially for us black folk, because sometimes we live in a neighborhood that is a bunch of hoodlums around the place, stealing from one another, you know, and we want the police to come right away. And the police supposed to come, we're supposed to show the police respect, and the police supposed to show us respect. And we're supposed to not give the police a hard time by running and wrestling with them. Don't wrestle with the police. Don't run from the police. Take them to court. take him to court. I done took several police to the courtroom. You know, he said I was doing speed, and I said I wasn't speed. I took him to court, you know. Sometimes they don't even show up. I was there, they dismissed the case right then. Some of them do show up, but I dispute them. I said I wasn't the speed. He said, well, I heard your motor racing down Red Road. You know, I said, well, how you gonna have my motor? You way right back there behind me. You just want to look at my car. So it's just okay. Well, we're gonna dismiss the ticket, but let's pay the cost of court. Still gonna get me to go along with the police, but they ain't gonna put no points to get me on my driver's license. Come on now, you got to think outside the box sometimes. You can't just be always doing what you want to do. Jesus told you what to do. Agree with your adversary quickly while you in the way, lest he put you in jail and you have to suffer the consequence of being in jail. That's what Jesus told the people to do. Agree with the police. Go to court with him, but don't be wrestling with him in the street. Don't be running from him because you get hurt. And if he did something wrong, then you get you a lawyer or get you a public defender or somebody, and you're going to get a break. But if you go running, you're going to get shot and killed. And if you go wrestling with the police, you're going to get shot too. Or you're going to hurt him and you're still going to jail. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is the end time. This is the time of the end. You got to do everything that you possibly can the right way, because there's so many plagues out here coming. But if you do what I tell you to do and listen to me and quit listening to these folks that want to rebel, God gonna protect you in the end time. Now let me close out with this one verse here, Brother Rick, because it's very important to those who are in the New Testament church. I want to go to Revelation chapter number 12. I want to go to 12:17. Write this down, you out there, and listen to me. Write this down. This is your way out. 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 The end time plagues, the end time meanness, the end time death, the end time horses that's coming up. This is your way out. I'm giving you a way out. I'm going to give you a way out. This is the way out. Listen to the way out. Write down the way out. Revelation 12:17. 12:17 is your way out, baby. I'm giving you a way out, and then I'm going to close down. I'm giving you a way out. Let's read the way out, Brother Rick.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Now, remember this. The devil is upset with you. He want to kill you. He come to kill, steal, and destroy. So he's rough with the woman. The woman here means the church of you which are in the New Testament church. This woman represents the church. It's a symbol. It's two women in the book of Revelation. Whenever they say woman, that's talking about a female. Whenever they say him, that's talking about a male. The woman, which is the New Testament church that you're in, the devil went to make war with her. He wants to make war with you. He wants you to get in a race war, get in a dumb war, or get in a hate war, or get in a war of a segregation war. He want to get you in a race war. He want to get you in anything he can get you in. an evil war, a satanic war, a sinful war. The dragon was wrought with the woman. This is your way out. Listen to me. This is your way out. Put this down and tell your children this is your way out of this terrible world we're in, where they're going to kill everybody on the planet down to 10% with these plagues. But this is your way out. God told me to give you a way out. Now read on what he said. The dragon was walked with the woman, read.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Now he's after the remnant of Jesus' church. They didn't kill most of the saints. They killed Peter and they killed all the apostles. And they've been killing saints ever since 70 AD. When 30 AD, Christ set the church up. 70 AD, they took the holy people out of Jerusalem, and they've been upset with you as you've been scattered everywhere. But God told me to tell you this morning, there's a way out for you. He went to make war with the remnant of her seed. That's you and me. Ain't a few of us living now. Only a few of the New Testament saints is living. There's not a whole lot of New Testament saints living, baby. Everybody's worshiping the anti-Jesus, the Sunday Jesus. It's only a few worshiping the real Sabbath-keeping Jesus. And the devil is now after the remnant of us. But God got a way out for us. Read on what he said, Brother Rick.
Which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ.
Did you hear that? He's against us and have the testimony and the spirit of Jesus Christ. It's only a few of us left. Some white, some black, some brown, some yellow. It's only a few of us left, baby. You don't believe me? Walk around and talk to people and ask them what church they in. They'll say, I'm in First Baptist. I'm in Second Corinthians. I'm in Seventh Day. I'm in the Jehovah's Witness. They ain't keeping no commandments of God. They keeping Sunday. It ain't nothing but a few of us left, but I got a way out for you. Now, they went to make war for us to keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Read on.
That's the last. That's it.
Yeah, that's the last verse. Let's read it. Yeah, so that's who he's after. But God said in the verse above that, he's gonna have an angel that's gonna protect us. The angel gonna take us and put us in his bosom. But that's who they're against. They're against a few of us. And God said they're trying to make war with you, but God gonna step in and stop the war that they're trying to make with you in verse number, that was 12, and I think 12 and 10. Was it 12 and 10 where he tell you the angel gonna help you? I told you the book is not in order, you know.
Yeah, 14.
It's you know, it's a storybook. What 12 and 10 said?
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night.
All right, read verse 11. Read verse 11.
And they overcame him by the blood, by the blood of the Lamb.
By the blood of the Lamb.
And by the word of their testimony.
And by the word of their testimony. The blood of the Lamb show that Jesus is going to protect you when they come at the remnant of the Most High saints who keep the commandments of God. You hear what he said? And have the testimony of Jesus Christ. So that's going to be your way out, baby. let's stay with Jesus. Stay with Jesus. He's gonna prepare a place in the wilderness for you. And remember, there's only a few of us left. All the ones that Paul priest was murdered for keeping the 7-day Sabbath. They said they was Judaizing. They was found in Jewish religion, they said. And Catholic Church killed them, fed them to the lions in the arena. And then Peter's group, who was the Hebrews, who is Jesus' church, well, they killed most of them too. And only a few of us left, baby. But that's all right. We got somebody that's going to protect us when they go to make war with us. The testimony of Jesus and the commandments of God going to protect us. Come on now. Keep praying. Keep praying the Lord's Prayer. Our kingdom come in earth as it is in heaven. And I'm going to see you again when I come again. Hallelujah. God bless you. Bye-bye.